musings from the studio in my tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island. It is rainy and kind of mucky, and I kind of late today. Sorry about that. But, I got a phone call. So, phone calls can suddenly be turned upside down on many different levels. Sometimes it's a huge turning upside down. Sometimes it's just a little one. The ones that are seemingly unimportant are oftentimes very important. So today's turning upside down in my little world on this tiny little Greek island has to do with forgiveness. And I was reminded immediately of someone who commented and said that they are just not in a position right now to forgive. And today I get to take a little bit of my own advice. So I got news about something, right, in my past, which made me very, very angry. And I have not been able to forgive or forget. Oh, hello, Brazen. I was late today. I'm so sorry. So I was not really able to forgive. And I just kind of had this thing on my back for years. And then I got word today about a change, that the thing that really made me angry back then, this person has decided to do, and, I'm not going to go into it, obviously, but it just, I got thrown into the position of getting even more angry with the circumstances, with how we can be in our egos, how we just like latch on to that, well, I'm going to do this now, and who do you think you are? Which was kind of what I was getting from this person. And to today being, oh yeah, go ahead and do the thing that you wanted to do back then, years ago. I know I'm not being very clear. The point is forgiveness. And I got angry again, and I thought, well, Vita, in your tiny little studio, in this tiny little studio, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to be angry? Are you going to get furious? Are you going to start yelling and shouting and screaming? Part of me wants to. And then this comment for this person who just said, I'm just unable to forgive. And my response was, oftentimes we are unable to forgive. So what do? You forgive yourself for not being able to forgive. At least give grace to yourself in understanding where you are and why, and your weaknesses. Good morning, Corby. Sorry I'm late today. So, can we do that? Is that even a sane thing to do? Because if you can't actually go up to somebody and say, hey, I forgive you. If you can't actually do it for many, many different reasons, for whatever the reasons, what do you do? That jigging kind of like twisting of the proverbial knife in your gut when we're not able to forgive. And so I was faced with that today, and really grateful for it, because I get to think about it and I get to see where I am. I get to see where I am today on this path. So happily, after many, 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 many many years of, trying to open myself up and to be more in tune with this inner studio and cleaning out the junk, somehow am I immediately I can pull myself out of the raging thoughts, the anger that just naturally comes up. In my humble opinion, you just have to let go of the hurt and anger. Yes, uh, uh, I uh, I agree with that. You just have to let go. Sometimes, though, when something happens, it can spark that reaction, and that's what happened today. It sparked the reaction when it's coming back to cleaning out the junk in your tiny little studios, right? So that there's more space for light and love and acceptance. So we'll be chewing on this idea, but I think it is an option for us when we are really angry at someone or a situation, ourselves, whatever it is, and you're just not able to let it go. We all come to a time when we are able to let things go when we're ready. Hopefully, we can get to that place. But if you're not there yet, I think maybe all we need to do is just kind of say, Beta, you're not able to forgive that situation. Okay. Well, how about if I forgive me for not being able to forgive yet? And today, so I can keep my smile and my uplifted state of mind, and go and do my Kajabi things and get my second course, which, oh, did I mention that? The webinar, Zoom webinar, it has been recorded, and I'm putting that up as an hour-long coming together of understanding the creative pathway from the expansive created, no need to agree to hold on to. Okay, sweetie. Yeah, good thoughts, Brazen. Really, really good thoughts. Really good thoughts. So the course, this course it's an hour-long one. It's a mini course. It is about understanding how creativity, how we need to limit the creativity. It's kind of bringing it down through the 7 major energy centers or chakras, and moving that into the understanding of how the process of manifestation occurs, which means from the idea of becoming aware of a painting to actually bringing it down, painting it, signing it, putting it out into the world. So it's taking the abstract idea, and we have to limit that creative energy to actually paint it and then put it out into the world in the smallest form of creativity, of the massive creative energy, limiting it down. And it's a great process. And for me, it has been my blueprint, my roadmap to really understand how I work here, which really isn't very tiny. It's actually really big, but coming to understand the space as Vita. Who is Vita? Why am I working this way? What are my what are my beliefs? The things that I have learned in the past. Can I let them go? Can I embrace a different, a more expanded version of myself? And this very simple pathway, this very simple blueprint has really, really helped me. And, yeah, I am a yoga teacher, areas as well, but in a very, very practical way. I'm a real practical kind of gal. And if I haven't got something that makes valid sense to me, then I don't really go there. So the chakra thing, when I first came across it, was like, well, a little bit too much. Oh, is it really? I'm so sorry. We've got bad weather here, Brazen. That might be the reason. Okay. So with that, I've got this mini course up and out. It just came out yesterday. I'm sending it out for the big discounts in my YouTube membership for my Brazen and my Corby if they want to go on with that, and the others in the group, and also to my email newsletter, which will also get a huge, maybe get a deeper understanding. So I've got that going today. Wish me luck. Bad weather. Apparently, my internet is being a little bit. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.